to start doing is let them in.
Can you hear us? Hi, can you hear us?
State of Michigan 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins presiding. While court is in session, there will be no smoking, eating, drinking, sleeping, and or laying down. I will ask that if you have on any hats or hoodies, that you please remove them unless due to religious purposes. Thank you, everyone. Good morning to Judge. Good morning to everyone.
Morning.
Buenos días, este es el día para la Corte de Justicia Comunitaria. Bienvenidos a la Corte del Honorable Juez Sean B. Perkins. Mientras que esté en esta corte, no se permite estar comiendo, hablando, bebiendo ni fumando. Por favor, mantenga su micrófono en silencio hasta que su caso sea llamado, y no se permite tener ningún tipo de cobertura, sombrero, cachucha. Por favor, si tiene alguno, retírela. Bienvenidos a la Corte de Servicio Comunitario. Buenos días a todos.
Buenos días.
Good morning, good morning.
Good morning, everyone. What we're going to try to do is do the best we can to get you out as fast and efficiently as possible. We're going to try to get you out in the order that you came in.
Buenos días a todos. Lo que vamos a tratar de hacer es de tratar de manejar esto de la manera más eficiente posible, y los iremos llamando de acuerdo al orden en que se registraron.
All right, Mr. Willie Wright, I'm putting you out of the room. There's no driving while on Zoom. Either pull over when you get to your destination, zoom back in, please.
Por
Morning, Ms. Harris.
Good morning, Your Honor.
What about what about Garcia Bruno? Did he do his service?
I think he's supposed to be just paying you for his fine, Your Honor.
You said what?
I think he's supposed to be just paying his fine.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Daniel Alfonso Joel. Let me start. Miss Hernandez, can you state your name for the record and your phone? Can you state your
my
name?
name is Emma Hernandez. My name is Emma Hernandez, a Spanish-English interpreter.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm that you will truly, accurately, and impartially interpret in a manner not of confidential communication, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
And do you swear or affirm that to the best of your ability you'll interpret from English to Spanish and Spanish to English?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, very well. Ms. Villarreal, good morning to you. Can you state your name for the record and your phone?
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning. Evelyn Villarreal, certified court interpreter number C3822.
All right, and can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm that you will truly, accurately, and impartially interpret in a matter not before the court not divulge confidential communications of God?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
And do you swear or affirm that to the best of your ability you'll interpret from English to Spanish and Spanish to English?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Very well. This is the city of Detroit versus Daniel De Garcia Bruno, case number SP 140-10432. State your name for the record, Mr. De Garcia Bruno.
Daniel Alfonso Joel de Gracia Bruno.
Me, probably somebody calling me.
No.
I can't find him on the list, Your Honor.
He's at the
That's
top.
the review. That's the
Oh,
review,
yes, he's the
Evelyn.
review. Ajá. Y buenos días, esta es la ciudad de Detroit versus Daniel García Bruno. Número de caso es 7140-10432.
All right. Today is the date and time set for a review. Mr. De Garcia Bruno, you paid your $240. We're going to dismiss your case, okay?
Este es el día y la hora que habíamos fijado para tener una revisión de su caso, el señor García Bruno, y usted pagó $240. Reconocido
Correcto.
eso, vamos a desestimar a su caso.
Okay.
If there's nothing further, sir, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
Si no tiene algo que agregar, señor, le deseamos muy buen día y mucha suerte.
Gracias. Y usted igual.
Thank you. I wish you the same.
All right. Mr. Randy Oates,
Yes.
I'm trying to find, I don't know if you have a case. What is your good name, sir?
I received something in the mail that said a motion to order to show cause.
What is your middle name?
Jermaine.
Jermaine, I don't see anything that's open here for you.
Because it say in the Zoom hearing, it say 434. I'm supposed to be here on the 5th at 8:45.
Well, what's the case number? That case number you have up there?
SP 16562281.
Disregarding the red signal, you paid it.
Yes.
It's closed out. You got yourself 3 points on your license.
But when I had came to the when I had my hearing at first, they said they was dropping it down, and then for I won't get no points.
I don't see that in here.
Yep, and then they said I had 30 days to pay it.
He did a pre-hearing.
Oh, that was pre-hearing. Pre-hearing scheduled in error. Defendant intended charge could not be.
No.
Everybody's gonna have to be quiet.
Por favor, todo el mundo tiene que estar en silencio. Ponga sus micrófonos en silencio hasta que se haya llamado su caso. Please put your microphones in silent until your case is called. Thank you.
Yeah, you were on the docket for coming today, but you paid it 2 days ago. And by paying it, you got yourself 3 points.
No, because when I had the hearing January the 27th, the guy had told me, the court told me that they was dropping it down. They was like, if I take the new charge, they'd drop it down with no points on my. With
what
no
was the
points.
new charge?
I didn't hear you.
What was the new charge?
I don't remember. They didn't say. I know, but he said he was dropping it down with no points. That's the only reason why I had accepted it. And he was like, I had 30 days to pay it, and he told me to wait 7 days before I made a payment.
You didn't follow instructions. Or they didn't do what they said they were gonna do.
Yeah, because I wouldn't have never took it. I wouldn't have never pleaded to it if he wouldn't have said without they dropping it down and without the points.
Are you a truck driver?
Yes.
That's why they didn't do it. That's why they didn't do it. They have new rules of state, or somebody has come up with this thing about masking a point ticket. And I don't necessarily agree with it, because in a sense they mask everybody else's tickets when they give them a deal. So just because you're a truck driver, they're putting you're in a different They're holding you to a different level of responsibility.
Sure.
So I think that's why they backed it out. It says, oh, it does say that. It says here, that's what the CMV, pre-hearing schedule in error, defendant attended, but charge cannot be reduced, commercial motor vehicle. That's why it is. So unfortunately, I think if you don't have any points, if your driving record is good, the Secretary of State will probably let you take that class. I don't know how they're going to do. If it was a normal individual without a commercial vehicle license, they would let you take a class if it's 3 points or less to get those points off your license. You just paid the ticket the other day, so you should probably hear back. You should, if you're eligible. I don't know how they're treating commercial vehicles. All right.
So it's no way like I can like reschedule a hearing since they didn't tell me that when I had the hearing the first time. Because I would have took it. Because I would have took it
Well,
to
I know
trial.
that's something that you're going to have file a motion to open back up. I get that completely. I see where you're going with that, and I would probably have done the same thing myself. You may have to hire a lawyer to do that. I know you can fill out the forms yourself but that seems like a valid reason to not accept the deal, and for it would come to me. So it seems like it would be a valid reason unless the city came up with some other reason why I shouldn't set it aside.
Okay.
So, yeah, I see the dilemma, and I wish you the best of luck on that.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Let's go with Miss Quinteo. Morning to you. Can you introduce community court? Is Ms. Quinteo there, Mr. Phillips?
I think she's on her way.
Okay. Well, she's here in the Zoom room, but maybe she's doing something. All right, let's get going. This is the city of Detroit versus Juan Carlos Ambrula Cruz, case number SP166438081, SP166433361. Appearance for the record, please.
Hey, hello. I don't know how to put the video.
Hold on a second.
Elwood S. Berry.
Yeah, let the interpreter interpret, Mr.
Emma.
Hello?
Sí.
Ms. Hernandez might be translating, but she's muted.
Oh,
sorry. I'm sorry. Good morning. This is esta es la ciudad de Detroit contra el señor Juan Carlos Arámbula Cruz, número de caso SP 166-43-361. Sus comparecencias, por favor, para que consten en el acta.
Sí.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your name.
Berry Jr. representando al acusado. Señor, por favor, diga su nombre para que conste en el acta.
Juan Carlos Arámbula Cruz.
Juan Carlos Arámbula Cruz.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client would stand mute.
Su señoría, para los propósitos de la lectura de cargo, mi representado va a permanecer en silencio.
I will enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. If the off-docket matter is a disregard of a red signal, let's get you an updated offer, and keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial, Mr.
Voy a introducir una declaración de no culpabilidad en su nombre y voy a imponer una fianza de $0. Por favor, señor Berry, busque un acuerdo de resolución al día. Tengo aquí que él desobedeció una señalización en rojo, un semáforo en rojo. Por favor, vaya a una sala de consulta privada.
All right, join the room and speak with Mr. Berry, please.
Por favor, señor, acepte la invitación de ir a una sala de consulta privada para hablar con el señor Berry, su abogado.
Ok. Me uno ahí.
Y apriete, dele cuando aparezca, dele a su pantalla. Cuando aparezca, ir a breakout room. Okay, he's there. Your Honor, I cannot go. Can you give me the option to go, please?
I already did. You should have it there, but I'll see if I can move. Oh, I'm sorry. That was not the right. I'm sorry. Sorry, Ms. Hernandez. There you go.
It's okay, Your Honor.
All right.
Your Honor,
Thank
I'm
you.
also being asked to join a breakout room.
That's just for, you're just going to 3 once we get, go ahead, Ms. Hernandez. All right, let's pass that matter. Is this Armando, is this Jorge Cervantes Granados?
¿Está Jorge Cervantes Granados? Jorge Cervantes Granados.
What is Armando Cervantes? At the press, unmute yourself and turn your camera on, please. Armando Cervantes.
Prenda su micrófono y su cámara para que se pueda ver.
All right, you're gonna lose your spot.
Usted va a perder su puesto en fila, señor. Cervantes Granados.
All right. What about Galvan Puka?
¿Y qué de Puga?
Aquí estoy.
I'm here.
Buenos dias.
Buenos días.
Good morning.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Maria Galvan Puga, case number SP 1670941. Appearance for the record, please.
Enséñame el caso de la ciudad de Detroit versus María Galván Puga. Número de caso SP 1670941. Que todos digan sus nombres para que consten en el acta, por favor.
María Susana Galván Puga.
María. Señora.
María Azucena Galván Puga.
María Azucena Galván Puga.
José de la Cruz Guzmán Canales.
Good morning,
José
Your
de la
Honor.
Cruz Guzmán Canales.
Cherica Harris, P72832, on behalf of Mrs. Galvan Puga. For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Buenos días, su señoría. Habla Cherica Harris, la abogada para la señora Galván Puga, abogada número P72832. Para el propósito de lectura de cargos, vamos a guardar silencio.
Women are not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Will give your client a $0 bond. Get your client an updated offer. Keep in mind, Ms. Puga, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna put you in the breakout room with Ms. Harris and have a conversation with her.
Muy bien, vamos a procesar una declaración de no culpable para usted, darle una fianza de $0. Abogada, consíguele a ella una oferta de resolución actualizada. Déjele saber que ella tiene todo derecho de ir a juicio si no quiere aceptar la oferta.
Ms. Harris, what time is Ms. Puga docketed for?
It's at 8:30.
Thank you.
Top of the page. Join the room, please. Let's pass the matter. That's Cervantes, Armando Cervantes. I'm going to put you out the room if you don't unmute yourself.
Armando Cervantes, por favor, abra tu audio sonido.
Could I see Mr. Bowman?
All right, go to 4, Mr. Bowman, please.
On my way.
Putting Armando Cervantes up. All right. The gentleman with the camera that's all blurry, who is that?
Kenneth Gray.
You have to, you have to turn your background off. We got to see you, sir, Mr. Gray.
It's an iPhone, Your Honor. Can you tell me how am I supposed to do it?
Go down to the bottom of the screen and hit the button, and it should say a video button.
See, mute participant raised.
You don't see a video button there?
No, sir.
What about a more button?
Yes. Okay.
Hit the more.
Okay. I'm there.
Does it have some kind of background where you does it say anything in the background?
Yes, sir.
All right, hit that button.
Hit blur.
Yeah, you don't want it blurred. So is there what's the other option?
No, non, and the other one is blurred, and it has background.
So it's non-blurred. Non.
Okay, I hit non.
And it still didn't work?
No, sir.
Must be something wrong with your camera then.
Yes, sir.
Is there, can you clean the camera off or something?
I just been, actually, when we were talking, I've been trying to do that the whole while.
Yeah, I think your background is still blurred. I think you need to deal with that blur and try to hit some other buttons under that heading.
Oh.
All right, let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Galvan Puka. Ms. Galvan Puka, my understanding you have valid documentation.
Volvemos ahora en el acta con el caso de la señora Galván Puga. Señora, tengo entendido que ya usted tiene documentación válida.
Sí.
Yes.
That's correct, Your Honor. I did review it.
Y eso es correcto, señoría, yo lo vi.
We're going to dismiss your case for providing valid documentation, ma'am. If there's nothing further, have a very good rest of your day and best of luck to you.
Así que, señora, como usted nos presentó documentación vigente, vamos a desestimar a su caso. Que tenga usted muy buen día y buena suerte.
Igualmente, muchas gracias.
I wish you the same. Thank you very much.
This is the city of Detroit versus Kenneth Allen Gray, case number SP152038, counts 1 and count 3, SP158089, counts 1 and counts 2, SP15808601. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Gray. Please state your name for the record.
Mr. Gray, good morning to you. Kenneth Gray, I know you're working on your, state your name for the record, please. I muted you.
Gray.
Say that again.
Kenneth Allen Gray.
Ms. Harris, day is date and time set for a pretrial. Couple of things. Mr. Gray, see if you can help him with his device. It seems like it's blurred.
Yes, sir. Your Honor, we're actually in your waiting room, sir, on another phone. We're in the waiting room on another.
Moto G?
Pardon me?
The Motorola Moto G?
Yes, yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna put you out on the other one.
Okay.
All right, let's see if that works.
Okay. Start my video. There we go.
There we go.
Okay.
All right.
Great.
Mr. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. So we got one issue taken care of, Ms. Harris. The other issue is that Mr. Gray has set himself up into a payment plan. On one of the cases in particular is no insurance, no proof. I was started at was it 288? Oh no, 336 he started at. And now he's paid it down to 133. And he's in a payment plan for an expired plate as well. And I don't think he's made a payment on that yet. So give Mr. Gray an updated offer. Mr. Gray, keep in mind, you have an absolute right to a trial. So the two civil infractions, they're not on the docket, Ms. Harris. Speak to Ms. Harris. She's going to get you an updated offer. And keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, okay?
So, Your Honor, I have insurance. He talking to you.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I got it.
All right. Speak to Ms. Harris. She's going to take care of you. Okay.
All right.
Join the room, please. Good morning on the Samsung. Can you unmute yourself, start your video, and state your name, please?
Buenos días a la persona que tiene el teléfono Samsung, por favor. Prenda el micrófono, déjenos saber su nombre.
Buenos días, mi nombre es Jorge Armando Cervantes Granados.
Jorge Cervantes Granados. Jorge Cervantes Granados.
Don't see him.
He's right under 830, Your Honor, the first case.
Okay, Cervantes.
Cervantes.
I wonder if that was, he was in under the name of Armando Cervantes.
Usted anteriormente había dicho que su nombre era Armando.
Jorge Armando.
Yes, it's Jorge Armando.
Okay. Had you already signed in, sir?
¿Y usted ya había entrado anteriormente? ¿Había dicho su nombre, señor?
Sí, pero no se escuchaba el video. Tuve que tomar otro teléfono.
Yes, but my video wasn't working well. I had to use a different phone.
Morning.
Morning, Miss Laura. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Turn your camera on, please.
Yes.
Well, I gotta make sure I'm on mute.
All right, so good morning to you, Miss Laura. What is your purpose of being here today?
Well, I'm not really on in this meeting. I just found this in one of my this person used to live at this address, and I thought it was important to let you know that he no longer lives here. I'm not sure if
Give me
that's important or not.
It's in here.
the case number, please.
Case number?
Yeah, please.
Yes. S as in Sam, P as in Peter, 16581393, the letter O as in octopus, the letter T as in Tom.
I got it. Thank you. Douglas Lopez.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Miss Laura, we appreciate that. We're gonna try, and you don't know that person at all, right?
I met him once, but after that, I don't really know him. I know he received a couple mail.
Through Mr. Douglas Lopez has already been through. It looks like Mr. Miss Love, you gotta. Good morning to you. You gotta mute yourself, please.
Sorry.
Good morning. He's already been through, Mr. Has he ever showed up to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center?
I don't know.
Yeah, not you, Miss Laura. Miss Laura, we've already made contact with him. We gotta find him now, though.
Okay, I'm all set then?
You're all set. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
No, he did not, John.
Okay. We're gonna have to wait on the court reporter. Are you ready on the Cruz matter, Mr. Mayor?
Yes, Your Honor, ready.
Just give me off the record, give me the resolution that you came up with, please.
He will be allowed to enter a plea to limited access 1 to 5 for the off docket matter, and he has a valid international license.
Is he willing to do 6 hours of community service?
Yes, Your Honor.
What is it? Okay, I have the number there. Okay. So as soon as we get this, we're gonna go back. Mr. Phillips, the number is 248-657-2829. It's March 5th. Let's say April. Let's say April the 2nd. April the 2nd. I don't know how many people we've had on that day. So we don't have too many people this month.
Señora Arámbula, estamos esperando por la secretaria de la Corte para llamar a su caso para que conste en el acta. Le ofrecieron 6 horas de servicio comunitario y las tienen que tener listas para el día 2 de abril del 2025. Cuando llamen a su caso para que conste en el acta, le van a dar toda esa información nuevamente para que sepa lo que está pasando. Okay. Your Honor, you explain to him what we are waiting for and the information.
All right, we're waiting on the court reporter, everyone.
Estamos esperando por la actuaria de la corte.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Cruz. Mr. Cruz, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, is my understanding your client's going to plead to the amended count of limited access 1 to 5. Is that correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
Vamos a volver para que conste en el acta con el caso del señor Juan Carlos Arámbula Cruz. Abogado, tengo entendido que su representado quiere aceptar que el encargo enmendado de ir a entre 1 y 5 millas, exceso de velocidad de acceso limitado. ¿Es eso correcto? Sí, su señoría.
Sí.
Yes.
All right, will you stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for the responsible plea and stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Usted haga las estipulaciones necesarias para la declaración de responsabilidad y de culpabilidad del tipo enmendado. Sí, su señoría, estipulada.
All right, with that stipulation, I'm going to find your client responsible for the amended count of limited access 1 to 5. In lieu of fines and costs, I'll allow him to do 6 hours of community service with the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center.
Está bien, yo acepto la declaración de culpabilidad de su representado, de cargo enmendado, de ir a entre 1 y 5 millas por encima del límite de velocidad, y en vez de costos y de multas, le voy a imponer 6 horas de servicio comunitario para que los haga en el Centro de Justicia Comunitaria.
Is 248-657-2829 a good phone number for you, sir?
Señora Arámbula, el teléfono para donde nos podemos comunicar con ustedes es el 248-657-2829.
Sí, es este.
Yeah, that's it.
And do you have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center, sir?
Señor, ¿y usted tiene el número donde se tiene que comunicar con el Centro de Justicia Comunitario para hacer sus horas comunitarias?
Sí, usted, Mr. Hernández, me lo dio.
Yes, you, Mrs. Hernandez, you gave it to me.
Very well. I'll give Mr. Phillips or Ms. Quinteo a call this afternoon, set the hours up. I'm going to give you until April the 2nd to complete the hours. If the hours are complete, we'll close the matter out. If you don't have any further questions, sir, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day.
Señor, le voy a dar entonces hasta el 2 de abril del 2025 para que hagas esas horas de servicio comunitario. Por favor, llame esta tarde a la señora Buentello o al señor Phillips para ver cómo y cuándo, dónde va a ser esas horas. Y sí, para el día 2 de abril ya lo tiene listo. Entonces yo voy a desestimar, tu caso se va a cerrar. Ok, que tenga un buen día. Si no tienen ninguna otra pregunta, muchísimas gracias. Que tenga buen día. Se puede desconectar.
La pregunta para usted, Mr. Hernández. Entonces, cuando
I
yo
have a
complete,
question. Perdón, señor, no le oigo.
cuando
La
yo
pregunta es para el
complete
juez.
las horas comunitarias, ¿tengo que volver a venir a la corte?
When I complete the community hours, do I have to come back to sign in court on the second?
No, you don't. You just verify that you'll be on the list with Mr. Phillips, Ms. Quinteo, and that's good enough for the court.
Señor, no necesariamente. Lo que tiene que asegurarse es que para ese día usted está en la lista de la señora Buentello o del señor Phillips y ellos le dirán a la corte que usted terminó las horas o no.
Ok, está bien. Muchísimas gracias, entendido.
Okay, understood. Thank you very much.
Very much. All right, have a great day.
Okay.
Señor, que tenga buen día.
Bye.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Jorge Armando Cervantes Granados. Case numbers SP 1675084, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 16778261, and SP 16778991. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant.
Mr. Berry.
Apologies, Your Honor.
Esta es la ciudad de Detroit versus Jorge Cervantes.
Well, this Miss Bill will go in the order. I just gave you that English speaking one to get that out the way. You'll
Got it, Ms. Hernandez.
as long as I'm on right. I think I'm processing it correctly, making sure it's trying to.
Yes.
All right.
Ok, este es el caso de la ciudad de Detroit contra el señor Jorge Cervantes Granados, número de caso SP 167 50 841 y 42 y SP 167 84 91. Sus comparecencias, por favor, para que consten en el acta.
Claro que sí.
Of course.
Elwood S. Berry on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
Edward Berry Jr. representando al acusado, su señoría.
Take the phone.
Today is the date and time set for an arraignment.
Your Honor, we would
Hoy es el día y la hora establecido para la lectura de cargos.
waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Nosotros vamos a ceder la lectura formal de los mismos y vamos a permanecer en silencio.
Point or not guilty plea on your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. Your client has 2 off-docket matters, a license improper and a failure to stop at a stop sign.
Yo le voy a introducir una declaración de no culpabilidad en nombre de su cliente y voy a establecer una fianza de $0. Su cliente tiene dos boletas de infracción, una por no tener licencia y otra por no haber obedecido un semáforo en rojo.
Get your client an updated offer, Mr. Cervantes. If you don't like the offer, keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. Have a conversation with him, please.
Señor Berry, pues consíguele una oferta al día para su representado. Y señor Cervantes Granados, tenga entendido que si no está de acuerdo con esa oferta que le ofrezcan de resolución, usted tiene el derecho absoluto de ir a un juicio, si así lo quisiera. Por favor, pase a una sala de consulta privada para para hablar con su abogado.
Join the room,
Cuando
please.
aparezca la invitación, por favor.
All right, let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Kenneth Allen Gray. Mr. Gray, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client is going to attempt to finish off paying his payment arrangement to see if he can come back with a valid license.
I'll give your client some more time. I season the payment arrangement. Come back for a pre-trial, Mr. Gray, on April the 7th, 2025 at 8:30, okay?
Okay.
Best of luck to you, sir. Have a very good rest of your day.
All right. Thank you very much.
This is the city of Detroit versus Indios Jesus Moyol. Moyo. Case number SP 1672308, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1672301. Appearance for the record, please.
Llamamos el caso de la ciudad de Detroit versus Jesús Remedios Moyotil. Número de caso SP1672301, SP1672308, cargos 1 y 2. Que todos digan sus nombres para que consten en el acta, por favor.
Cherica Harris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name for the record.
Soy Cherica Harris representando al acusado. Usted, señor, diga su nombre para que conste en el acta.
You have to press *6 to unmute yourself, please.
Necesita apretar el asterisco y el número 6, por favor.
*6 to unmute yourself, Mr. Moyota.
Señor Moyotel, para que lo podamos escuchar, usted toque donde está el asterisco, empuje el asterisco y el número 6.
Buenos días, mi nombre es Remedios Jesús Moyot.
My name is Remedios Jesús Moyotel.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Para el propósito de lectura de cargos, mi cliente va a guardar silencio.
Here are not guilty plea in your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. I'm going to get you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris. She's going to get you an updated offer, Mr. Moyota. And if you don't like the offer, keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial.
Vamos a procesar una declaración de no culpable para usted y darle una fianza de $0. Pase usted a una sala privada de consulta para hablar con su abogada. Abogada, consígale una oferta actualizada. Y si él no le gusta la oferta, puede decidir a ir a juicio.
Okay, he's in there. It's past the matter.
Can I see Mr. Bowman in 4?
You may.
All right.
Mr. Gould. Where's Mr. Christopher Gould?
Yeah, I'm here.
Mr. Gould, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Come on in the camera, let me see you.
Why are you driving so fast?
So, Mr. Gould, you've been here before, missed court dates. And it appears that you're catching more cases. So here's the deal. Did you ever get in touch with Mr. Baughman ever get in touch with you?
No, Your Honor.
Get Mr. Baughman in here. I'm gonna give you a $0 bond this last time. If you miss another court date, I'm gonna put a cash bond on you. Ms. Mathis?
Yes, I'm texting right now.
Okay. Ms. Medina, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor. How do you do?
I'm well. How about yourself?
I'm sorry?
Who's your client? I'm well. How about yourself?
I'm doing well, Your Honor. Flavio Padilla Lopez. And he is ready to log on. I just wanted to speak to the prosecutor and see what was going on and let him know before he got on.
Ms. Medea, please meet me in breakout room 4.
Okay. I think I would need to get moved there if I could.
Okay, court will do that.
Oh, no. Thank you.
Hello?
Hello.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Ortega. Give me a minute.
Thank you.
Do you need an interpreter, sir?
No, I do not. But the thing is that I was told to come back on the 20th. Then I got a citation for today.
You're on the dock.
I was told to come March the 20th.
Just give me a minute. For today. We'll take care of you. We're gonna get you out as soon as we can. All right.
Okay. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Mr. Willie Wright. Mr. Willie Wright, unmute yourself, start your video, please.
Okay, it's started.
Mr. Wright, good morning to you. What is your name, please?
Willie Wright. Willie Wright. Yeah, Willie Wright.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, no driving while you're on Zoom, all right?
Yeah.
You need to go to Kenneth King. What's Kenneth King's court?
Kenneth King?
Yep, Kenneth, 337. You got to dial 360-337-0000.
I need to write that down. Can you hold, please?
Yes.
Sorry, I wasn't prepared. Okay, give it to me again.
360-337-0000.
Okay.
All right, best of luck to you, sir.
All right, thank you.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Cervantes. Mr. Cervantes, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Volvamos para que con el caso de Cervantes. Señor Cervantes, le di la oportunidad de hablar en una sala de consulta privada con su abogado. Señor abogado, ¿qué desea ser su representado? Señor Cervantes, abra su video.
Your Honor, my client would avail himself of the people's current offer, which is to enter a plea of impeding as to the failure to stop at a stop sign and dismissal of the remaining matters. He has indeed a valid international license.
Su señoría, el señor Cervantes se quiere adherir el acuerdo de resolución ofrecido por la Fiscalía de la boleta de infracción por no haber obedecido una señal de pare a ser enmendada a la boleta de infracción de impedir y bloquear el tráfico que no acarrea puntos, y los otros dos cargos van a ser desestimados. Él tiene licencia internacional y seguro vigente.
All right, is it blocking traffic?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Cervantes? You want to take the deal?
Señor Cervantes, ¿eso es lo que usted quiere hacer? Por favor, abra su micrófono, que no lo oímos ni lo vemos. Open your mic and your video.
Sí.
Yes, that's what I want.
All right, you stipulate on behalf of your client that the face of the ticket is an accurate factual basis for that responsible counsel.
Su señoría, abogado, estipula para las bases de fundamento para esa boleta. Sí, su señoría, estipulado.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
Y estipula la causa probable para la desestimación del resto de los cargos.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Estipulado, su señoría.
All right, with those stipulations, I'm going to find your client responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic in lieu of fines and costs. I'm going to allow him to do 6 hours of community service.
Está bien, yo voy a conseguir, voy a encontrar a su representado responsable de la boleta de impedir y bloquear el tráfico, y le voy a imponer 6 horas de servicio comunitario.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, is 586-738-8397 a good phone number from you, sir?
Señor, el número 586-735-8397 es un buen número de teléfono para comunicarnos con usted.
Es 738.
586-738. Yes, 8397.
All right, and you have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center?
Sí, señor. ¿Y tiene ya usted el número para comunicarse con el Centro de Justicia Comunitaria?
Sí, lo tengo, sí.
Yes, I have it, yes.
All right, I'm gonna, after you get off this afternoon, give Mr. Phillips or Ms. Quinteo a call this afternoon, set those hours up. I'm gonna give you until April the 2nd to complete the hours.
Está bien, señor. Por favor, llame esta misma tarde a la señora Buentello o al señor Phillips para acordar con ellos cómo, cuándo y dónde va a ser esas horas de servicio comunitario, y le voy a dar para hacerlas hasta el día 2 de abril del 2025 a las 8:25 de la mañana.
Ok, está bien.
Okay, that's good.
If those hours are completed, then we'll close the matter out.
Si ese día, para ese día están las horas completas, entonces nosotros vamos a cerrar su caso.
Ok, está bien.
Okay, that's good.
All right, best of luck to you, sir. Have a very good rest of your day, all right?
Señor, la mejor de las suertes para ustedes y que tenga muy buen día.
Muchísimas gracias, igualmente gracias.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much to everyone.
All right, Deandra Lewis.
Oh, Your Honor.
Deandra Lewis, I believe she's in the wrong portal.
Yes, I believe.
Is you saying Deanna Lewis?
You, ma'am, are you Deanna?
No,
Okay,
no,
Deanna Lewis.
yeah, that's just my email thing, but it's Deanna Littleton. Deanna Marie Littleton.
Lewis, right?
No, it's Littleton.
Littleton?
Yes.
Okay, I see. All right, all right. Good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning. Good morning.
Mr. Berry, this is the City of Detroit versus Deanna Marie Littleton, case number SP 1135291. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Littleton.
Deanna Marie Littleton.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. Ms. Littleton, you do owe some civil infractions, and one of which is affecting your ability to get a clearance here at the 36th District Court is a no insurance proof, Mr. Berry. She also owes a failure to stop at a stop sign, defective brake lights, and a no valid registration. Ms. Littleton, Mr. Berry is going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry, have a conversation with him.
Your Honor, could I have those off docket matters again?
Well, they're just, they're too old, but I'm just telling her she owes no insurance proof, a no valid registration, a defective brake lights, and a failure to stop at a stop sign.
But they're too old to come in.
Yeah, purposes of a rate, Counselor. We already did that.
Yes, sir.
$0 bond. All right, join the room, please. Just pass the matter. Let's go back on the record. Mr. Gould, go to breakout room 6, please. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Montoya. Mr. Montoya, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Vamos a volver en el acta con el caso del señor Moyotel. Señor Moyotel, le di la oportunidad de hablar con su abogada en una sala privada de consulta. Abogada, ¿qué quiere hacer su cliente?
My client is going to admit responsibility to no valid registration.
Mi cliente va a admitir ser responsable por no tener registración de vehículo.
With the remaining matters dismissed.
Y el resto de los casos quedan desestimados.
He is prepared to do community service.
Y él está preparado a hacer servicio comunitario.
We stipulate to the face of the ticket for purposes of the factual basis.
Y vamos a estipular de lo que dice la boleta de infracción para establecer el resto.
And stipulates a probable cause for the dismissals.
Y estipulamos que hay causa razonable para desestimar.
All right, is that what you want to do, Mr. Montoya?
¿Y eso es lo que usted quiere hacer, señor Moyotel?
Sí.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm going to find your client responsible for the amended count. I mean, as charged to the no valid registration, allow him, in lieu of fines and costs, allow him to do 6 hours of community service, and I'll dismiss the other matters.
Muy bien, aquí encuentro que su cliente, lo voy a aceptar la declaración de él de responsable, tal como ha sido acusado de no tener registración. Le voy a pedir que haga 6 horas de servicio comunitario.
Is this 313-374-9285 the best number to reach you, Mr. Montoya?
Y este número de teléfono 313-374-9285 es el mejor número de teléfono para ponerse en contacto con usted, señor Moyotel.
Sí, es correcto.
Yes, that is correct.
All right. Call Mr. Phillips or Mr. Quinteo this afternoon to set the hours up. I'm going to give you until April the 2nd to complete the hours. If you don't have anything further, sir, I wish you the best of luck and have a very good rest of your day.
Muy bien, así que esta misma tarde usted llame al número de teléfono que le dimos y pida hablar con la señorita Buentello o con el señor para que puedan fijar las horas cuando usted va a trabajar. Le voy a dar a usted hasta el 2 de abril del 2025 para que alcance a cumplir las horas que le pedimos que usted hiciera. Si no tiene algo que agregar, le deseamos muy buen día y buena suerte.
Muchas gracias. Igual para usted.
Thank you very much. Same to you.
Thank you.
Gracias.
All right. This individual does not need an interpreter. This is the city of Detroit versus Salvador Covado Ortega, case number SP1665061, SP1665961. Appearance for the record, please.
Sorry, Sherika Harris, on behalf of Mr. Ortega, please state your name for the record.
Salvador Agustín Quevedo Ortega.
Good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for arraignment, Ms. Harris.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
You are not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. The off-docket matter is a failure to stop. Get Mr. Ortega an updated offer, and keep in mind, Mr. Ortega, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, okay? Join the room, please.
Your Honor,
Yes.
the off-docket matter, is that set for March 20th?
I didn't check. Off-docket matter, no, that was, the hearing was 1:30 at 2/14/2025. It was related to this issue.
Okay, thank you.
All right, client. All right, let's go back on the record, Ms. Deanna Lewis. Ms. Lewis, I've given you an opportunity.
Excuse me, it's Littleton, not Lewis.
Ms. Littleton, I'm sorry, I see that. I'm sorry. Ms. Littleton, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we seek a bench trial date to enable her to get the documents, and we need the number to that no insurance proof.
I'm going to give you a pre-trial date.
Okay.
For April the 7th, 2025 at 8:30. That's your next trial. To the no insurance proof is SP 11351371. Again, that's SP 11351371. Ms. Littleton, if you don't have anything further, April 7th, 2025 is your next court date. I wish you the best of luck, okay?
You said April 2nd or April 7th?
April 7th.
Okay, thank you.
All right, best of luck to you, ma'am.
All right, thank you so much.
This is the city of Detroit, Mr. Berry versus Bridget Ernestine Love. Case number is SP 1569976, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Love.
Bridget Ernestine Love.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, Your Honor, my client would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Whether or not guilty plea on your client's behalf will give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Berry, the off-docket matter that was related to this case is an expired plate. Get Ms. Love an updated offer. Ms. Love, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. He's going to get you an updated offer. If you don't like the offer, keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial, right?
Yes, sir. Just a question for you guys. My brother passed away. Who vehicle that was? He was a veteran, and he just passed away like last Friday. So I was trying to see. I didn't know how I can get the information on him because I'm not him. I was his power of attorney. He lived with me. He was a alcoholic, and they had me pick him up. But I didn't know. My brother drive a 2024 Kia truck. I had no idea that he did not.
Miss Love.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. You need to take those conversations. Now, first, let me say this. Let me extend my deepest condolences to you and your family for the loss of your brother. Let's do that first.
Thank you.
And we'll be praying and keep you in our prayers. But the other issue with the vehicle, I got you a very good lawyer, Mr. Berry. Let him discuss that with him, and then we'll figure it out. I'm sure.
Yes, sir. I've never did this before. I never had a ticket, so I just don't know what I'm doing.
Well, I'll give you a little tip, Ms. Love.
Yes, sir.
The old lawyer told me this a long time ago.
Okay.
You don't talk, you just might walk, Ms. Love, all right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, I will put you in a breakout room, all right?
Thank you.
Join it, you got it? Breakout room 2.
Yes, sir.
All right.
When I go to the breakout room.
I'm gonna switch it so it can repopulate. I'll switch it from 5 and I'll switch it back to 2.
Okay, thank you.
Does that help you, Ms. Love?
Yes, because I have no idea what I'm doing here. Thank you.
You got it.
Mr. Berry, can you meet me immediately in breakout room 4?
Go to breakout room, Ms. Love, and Mr. Berry will be in there to speak.
Okay, and I'm going to breakout room
2. Well, did you see it up there?
I don't. I really don't.
Do you see 5 up there?
No, sir.
Join breakout room 5.
Yeah,
that's Mr. Bowman, right. Mr. Berry is in 4.
Gotcha.
Do you see 2 up there now?
Yes, sir.
Hit join. All right, let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Ortega. Mr. Ortega, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client just needs more time. He has some documentation that he is attempting to present to the court.
I'm going to give you a pretrial date, Mr. Ortega, of April the 7th, 2025 at 8:30 a.m. If there's nothing further, sir, best of luck to you. Have a very good day, all right?
Thank you, sir. April the 7th, right?
April the 7th, yes.
Thank you so much. Have a good day, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right, let's call the city of Detroit versus this Ms. Harris Juan Carlos Duran, case number SB 1675365, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Vamos a llamar al caso de la ciudad de Detroit contra el señor.
I think that's supposed to be Ms. Villarreal, Ms. Hernandez.
Yes.
If I lose track, make sure you guys text each other and keep count. I'm trying to keep track and doing it, but
yes, Mrs. Hernandez is going to have 2 in a row.
Right, right,
Yes.
yes. All right.
Se llama el caso de la ciudad versus Juan Carlos Durán. Número de caso SP 167-5365, cargos 1 y 2. Que todos digan sus nombres para que consten en el acta.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of Mr. Duran, please state your name for the record.
Soy Sherika Harris representando al señor Durán. Usted, señor Durán, diga su nombre para que conste en el acta.
Juan Carlos Cardoso Durán.
Juan Carlos Durán.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Para el propósito de lectura de cargos, mi cliente va a guardar silencio.
Enter a not guilty plea in your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Duran, we're giving you I'm going to get you, Ms. Harris is going to get you an updated offer. If you don't like the offer, keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial, okay?
Vamos a procesar una declaración de no culpable para usted, señor. Darle una particular. Va a pasar ahora a una sala privada para hablar con su abogada. Ella le va a conseguir una oferta actualizada. Si no le gusta la oferta de resolución, tiene todo derecho a ir a juicio.
Join the breakout room, please.
Acepte la invitación para pasar a la sala privada, por favor. Is he there, Your Honor?
Yes, he's there.
Thank you.
Pass the matter.
Ready as to Ms. Love, Your Honor.
Go back on the record with Ms. Love. Ms. Love, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's going on with these cases, please?
Your Honor, per the prosecutor, these matters are to be dismissed.
Ms. Love, again, we're going to dismiss the cases. And again, we're going to just send our condolences out to you and your family, okay? All right, Ms. Love, you're free to leave, all right?
Thank you.
And we'll keep you in our prayers. All right. Okay, let's call it. This is the city of Detroit versus Andre Camilo Arturo Valderrama, case number SP 167-1032, counts 1 and counts 2. Mr. Berry, appearance for the record, please.
Elwood F. Berry Jr., on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Otero.
Este es el caso de la ciudad de Detroit contra el señor Andrés Otero Valderrama, número de caso SP 167-10-3-21 y 2. Señor, mi nombre es Berry Jr., representando al acusado, señor Valderrama. Por favor, diga su nombre completo para que conste en el acta.
Buenos días, Andrés Camilo Otero Valderrama.
Good morning, Andrés Camilo Otero Valderrama.
For purposes of arraignment, Your Honor, my client, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Para los propósitos de la lectura de cargos, su señoría, mi cliente va a renunciar a la lectura formal de los mismos y va a permanecer en silencio.
We'll enter a not guilty plea in your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond.
Yo voy a introducir una declaración de no culpabilidad en el nombre de su cliente y voy a imponer una fianza de $0.
Mr. Arturo, Mr. Berry is going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room to speak with him, okay?
Señor Otero Valderrama, yo lo voy a poner en una sala de consulta privada para que hable con su abogado y él le ofrezca una oferta de resolución por parte de la fiscalía. Tenga en cuenta que si no le está de acuerdo con esa oferta, usted tiene derecho de ir a juicio.
Okay.
Join him, please.
Por favor, únase a la sala de consulta privada cuando vea la invitación. Dele a su pantalla. Ok.
All right, let's pass the matter. This is the city of Detroit versus Christopher Nicobe Gould, case number SP 1529334, SP 1591757, SB 1602731, count 1 and count 2. Appearance for the record, please, Mr. Ball.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good Tuesday morning. Harry Boffman, 255052, on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Gould. Announce your name loud and clear to the court, please.
Christopher Gould.
This is an arraignment on a bench warrant. We will waive any more formal reading of the information complaint or warrant. Stand mute for the purpose of arraignment, Your Honor. We're asking for a bench trial date.
All right. I'm going to enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Do you need discovery in this?
This is actually an issue where the defendant capious some time ago. I just sent a renewed request to Mr. Bowman for discovery, and I can anticipate by trial date I'll be ready. Can we have a final pretrial date for possible motion?
Well, why don't you just we'll just give you a trial date far enough out. It's going to be April the 14th. All right, that's good enough.
Yes, it is.
And just make sure that Mr. Bowman gets the motion and give him 7 days to respond.
Judge, I'm just looking at my calendar for April the 14th, and I am capable, but we have a jury trial together for an individual on that. Oh, that's actually a final pretrial. So yeah, that's perfect. Please and thank you, April 14th, Your Honor.
All right, April and the day the discovery request was made. All right, Mr. I already to talk to Mr. Gould about his being non-present and missing court dates. I told him I'm going to give him a $0 bond this time, but we're going to put a cash bond on you if you don't show up the next time, Mr. Gould, okay?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, sir, have a very good day and best of luck to you, okay?
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, let's go. Mr. Ortega, you're free to leave if you don't have any further questions.
No, Your Honor. I'm already set. I know what I have to do now.
All right, very well, sir. Best of luck to you, okay?
You too, Your Honor. Have a good day.
You too. Enrique, are you there?
Yes.
Necesitas interpreter?
No.
You don't need an interpreter? Okay, very good. Officer Wade, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Who are you here for?
I am here. I do have conflicting time, so I'm here for two cases. One, his last name is Gomez. The other last name is Sutton.
I don't see you. I think you might be on the wrong date here. I don't even see a Gomez on our document. And today is there's no trials or former hearings at all today.
I may have been in the wrong room, but I did talk to the front, and they provided me Judge Archer and Judge Perkins for today.
Do you have a case number for Gomez?
Gomez, yes, sir. It's going to be SP 166-87402.
Okay, Oscar Martinez Gomez. That case should be informal hearing. You got to go down to 220.
220.
Yeah.
Okay. I've been on for a while. Hopefully I didn't miss it. Thank you. You too, sir.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Ortoro. Mr. Otero, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Vamos a volver para que conste en el acta con caso del señor Otero Valderrama. Señor Otero Valderrama, le di la oportunidad de hablar en una sala de consulta privada con su abogado. Señor abogado, ¿qué desea hacer?
Your Honor, Mr. Otero has shown valid insurance and registration. We seek dismissal.
Su señoría, el señor Valderrama ha mostrado la documentación para el registro y para el seguro, por lo tanto pedimos que los cargos sean eliminados.
All right, case dismissed, sir. Best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
Está bien, señor, los cargos han sido eliminados. Esto es todo. Que tenga buen día. Se puede desconectar.
Muchas gracias. Hasta luego igualmente.
Thank you very much. See you later. Same to you. Have a good day.
Okay. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Gladiola Vasquez Hernandez. Gladiola Vasquez Hernandez, case number SP 1673537, counts 1, 2, and 3, and SP 1673541. Appearance for the record, please.
Este es el caso de la ciudad de Detroit contra la señora Gladiola Vázquez Hernández. Número de caso SP-167-35-371, cargos 1, 2 y 3, y SP-167-35-401. Su nombre, por favor, para que conste en el acto, señor abogado.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, sir.
Edward Berry Jr. representando a la acusada. Señora, por favor, abra su micrófono y diga su nombre completo para que conste en el acta. Abra su micrófono, señora, no lo podemos oír.
Ms. Gladiola Vasquez Hernandez, press unmute yourself, please.
Señora Gladiola Vázquez Hernández, por favor, abra su micrófono y diga su nombre.
Soy la señora Gladiola Vázquez Hernández.
I Miss Gladiola Vázquez Hernández.
For purposes of arraignment, Your Honor, my client would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Tu señoría, para los propósitos de la lectura de cargo, mi cliente va a ceder la lectura formal de los mismos y va a permanecer en silencio.
Okay.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. Ms. Vasquez Hernandez, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. He's going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial.
Voy a introducir una declaración de no culpabilidad en el nombre de su cliente y le voy a imponer una fianza de $0. Señora Gladiola, por favor vaya a la sala de consulta privada para hablar con su abogado. Señor abogado, asegúrese de buscarle una oferta de resolución. Y señora, si no está de acuerdo con la oferta que le ofrezcan, tenga presente que usted siempre puede ir a juicio si así lo quisiera. Por favor, acepte la invitación para ir a la sala de consulta privada.
Join the room, please.
Vaya a la sala de consulta privada, por favor. Is she there? Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Bowman, I think you're needed in 4.
Thank you.
Gotta watch the board. Zachariah Arlando Zachariah.
Soy yo, señor juez.
I'm going to reassign you.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Call Casa Numbre. Mr. Senior Zachariah.
Yes. Sorry, no speak English. Translate.
What is that?
TNA?
TNA, Numere su caso?
Good job.
Yes.
Did I do a good job?
You did. I was waiting to see if you needed my help.
I know you were listening. Well, he doesn't, I asked him, does he have a case number, but can you help me out, Miss Brutel? Tiene número.
Yes, Your Honor. Señor, ¿tienes un número de caso?
Me dieron un número que sale S SP 166
166
98
98
11.
11.
Oscar Arnaldo Zachariah Gonzalez.
Sí, yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Duran. Mr. Duran, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Volvemos en el acta con el caso del señor Durán. Señor Durán, le di la oportunidad de hablar con su abogada en una sala privada de consulta. Dígame, abogada, ¿qué quiere hacer su cliente?
Your Honor, we're respectfully requesting a 1-week adjournment for compliance.
Su señoría, respetuosamente le pedimos a la corte una semana de aplazamiento para poder cumplir.
All right, come back in a week, sir, on March the 12th at 8:30. Something further, best of luck to you. Have a very good day.
Bueno, señor, usted regrese aquí en una semana. Es el 12 de marzo a las 8:30. Si no tiene algo que agregar, que tenga usted muy buen día y buena suerte.
Okay.
Okay.
Muchas gracias.
¿Cómo? What?
Muchas gracias.
Thank you so much. De nada.
This is the city of Detroit versus Enrique Zalde. He doesn't need an interpreter. Elizalde, case number SP 1671864, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please, Ms. Harris.
Erica Harris, on behalf of Mr. Elizalde, please state your name for the record.
Elizalde.
And for purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Go in or not guilty plea on your client's behalf, we'll give your client a $0 bond. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, get your client an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, Mr. Elizalde, you have an absolute right to a trial.
Okay.
Join the room. Ms. Medina, are you ready?
Yes, Your Honor, I am ready, sir.
All right, this is the city of Detroit. Does your client need an interpreter?
Yes, Your Honor, he would. We are setting it for a bench trial.
This is the city of Detroit versus Flavio Padilla Lopez, case number SP 1661879, counts 1 and counts 2. appearance for the record, please.
Where is he on the list, Your Honor, on the docket?
At 8:35, just the second one. There's only two names.
I see him. Thank you, Your Honor. Se llama el caso de la ciudad de Detroit versus Flavio López Padilla, números de caso SP166, 1879, cargos 1 y 2. Que todos tengan sus nombres para que consten en el acta.
Crystal Marie Medina, Your Honor, on behalf of Mr. Padilla Lopez, and good morning, Evelyn.
Buenos días, su señoría. Crystal Marie Medina, representando al acusado, el señor Flavio López. Y buenos días, Evelyn.
All right, Mr. Flavio Lopez, good morning. Do you state your name for the record, please?
Y señor Flavio López, usted por favor diga su nombre para que conste en el acta.
Sí, buenos días, mi nombre es Flavio Padilla López.
Yes, good morning. My name is Flavio Padilla López.
Today is the date and time set for pretrial. I'm going to give you a trial date of April the 14th, 2025 at 9 a.m.
Muy bien, este es el día y es la hora que habíamos fijado para tener la consulta previa al juicio. Les voy a dar una fecha para juicio el 14 de abril del 2025 a las 9 de la mañana.
Your Honor, it's tentative, but I may be out of town that day. Is there another day that week that would work, Your Honor, anything besides Monday?
Su señoría no está seguro todavía, pero es posible que yo no esté presente para esa fecha. ¿Es posible tener otra fecha y que no sea lunes?
March the 26th. March the 26th.
El 26 de marzo. 26 de marzo.
Hello? I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Let's do April the 15th then? No, let's do April the 17th.
What are you trying to say?
Try. It's April the 17th.
That is perfect, Your Honor. That's actually better.
El 17 de abril es perfecto, su señoría, me parece mejor fecha.
All right, April the 17th. Best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
Así que el 17 de abril, muchísima suerte de usted y que tenga buen día.
Gracias. Thank you, Your Honor.
Gracias a su señoría.
All right, let's go back on the record from Ms. Vasquez Hernandez. Ms. Vasquez Hernandez, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Volvamos para que conste en el caso de la señora Vázquez Hernández. Señora Vázquez Hernández, le dimos la oportunidad de hablar en una sala de consulta privada con su abogado. Señor abogado, ¿qué desea ser su representado?
Your Honor, my client would enter a plea to the seatbelt charge to be as charged. She has indeed a valid international license, insurance, and registration.
Su señoría, mi cliente quiere declararse de la boleta de infracción con respecto al cinturón de seguridad y declararse cómo ha sido acusada del mismo. Y para los otros restantes, ella ha presentado la documentación adecuada.
Is that what you want to do, Ms. Vasquez Hernandez?
Señora Vázquez Hernández, ¿eso es lo que usted desea hacer?
Sí.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to find your client responsible as charged to the seatbelt violation and dismiss the other matters.
Yo voy a encontrar a su representada responsable del cargo tal cual ha sido el cargo original y voy a desestimar las otras causas.
In lieu of fines and costs, I will allow you to do 6 hours of community service with the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center.
Y en lugar de costos y multas, le voy a ordenar que haga 6 horas de servicio comunitario en el Centro de Justicia Comunitario.
Ok.
I need a good phone number from you, ma'am.
Señora, necesito un buen número de teléfono donde nos podamos comunicar con usted, si es tan amable.
El 313-685. 31 93.
Señora, 313-685-3193.
Sí, correcto.
Thank you. Your Honor, you got it?
313-685 Triumph 3193.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right.
Very good, Your Honor.
Thank you. Do you have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center, Ms. Hernandez?
Señora Vázquez Hernández, ¿tiene el número para comunicarse esta tarde con el Centro de Justicia Comunitario?
Sí.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to give you until April the 2nd to complete the hours. Give Mr. Phillips or Ms. Quintero a call this afternoon to set the hours up. If you don't have the, if you have the hours complete, we'll post it. Okay, ma'am?
Señora, yo le voy a dar hasta el día 2 de abril de este año para que haga las horas de servicio comunitario. Por favor, esta misma tarde comuníquese con el Centro de Servicio Comunitario, con la señora Buentello o el señor Philip para cuadrar cómo hacer las horas. Y las tiene que tener hechas para el 2 de abril.
Ok.
Best of luck to you, ma'am. Have a very good rest of your day.
La mejor de las suertes para señora, que tenga excelente y bendecido día.
Ok, gracias igualmente.
Ok, thank you. Same for you.
Okay. Ma'am, what's your name, please, on the Samsung? Good morning to you.
Good morning, Jennifer Laurie.
Jennifer Laurie, good morning to you.
Yes.
All right. Let's call the City of Detroit versus Oscar Gonzalez, case number SP 166982111, SP 1669876, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 166988891. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, that's mine.
Well,
Okay,
it's only
perfect.
two of them. It's only 2 left.
Ya. Ok, vamos a llamar a la señora a la ciudad de Detroit, el caso de la ciudad de Detroit contra el señor Oscar González, número de caso SP 166-98-761 y 762 y SP 166-98-211, SP 166-98-891. Sus comparecencias, por favor, para que consten en el acta.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gonzalez.
Edward Berry Jr. representando al acusado. Señor González, por favor, diga su nombre completo para que conste en el acta.
Oscar Arnaldo Zacarías González.
Oscar Arnaldo Zacarías González.
For purposes of arraignment, Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Para los propósitos de la lectura de cargos, su señoría, nosotros vamos a ceder la lectura formal de los mismos y vamos a permanecer en silencio.
On your client's behalf, we'll give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Gonzalez, I'm going to get you in the breakout room with Mr. Berry. He's going to get you an updated offer. If you don't like the offer, keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial.
Yo voy a introducir una declaración de no culpabilidad en su nombre y voy a poner una fianza de $0. Por favor, señor, lo voy a mandar a una sala de consulta privada para que hable con su abogado. Señor abogado, consígale una oferta de resolución al día y el señor tenga entendido que si usted no está de acuerdo con esa oferta, usted tiene el derecho absoluto de ir a un juicio. Por favor, únase a la sala de consulta privada.
Join the room, please.
Por favor, vaya a la habitación a la sala de consulta privada.
All right, let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Elise Zalbi, giving you an opportunity, sir, to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your plan to do?
Your Honor, my client is going to enter a plea pursuant to recommendation to amend the count of improper plate.
Is that what you want to do, sir?
Yes, sir.
Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
You can put your hand down. Do you understand the
Thank you.
maximum penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Harris went over your other advice or rights in breakout room, did she not?
Yes, sir.
You understood those rights?
Yes, sir.
You have any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know, by taking the deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
Let me draw your attention back to January the 31st, 2025 at around 1:53 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Hammond and Hiroshio Street. Do you have occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, sir.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, sir.
The officer asked you to produce a valid driver's license.
Yes, sir.
Strike that. The officer asked you to produce a valid insurance.
Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you?
No, sir.
Why is that?
Because I didn't have no insurance in the vehicle.
Very well. Find your client guilty of the amended count of improper plate. Stipulate the probable cause will dismiss the other matter.
So stipulated.
All right, I'll order you to do 12 hours of community service. Once those 12 hours of community service are complete, I'll dismiss the case. Do you want to do some community service to clear up this other money that you have here as well, sir?
Yes, sir.
Since you paid so much, I'm going to close out 12, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 1, counts 1 and counts 2. Close those out. How about giving me another 6 hours of community service for the other one? A total of 18 hours of community service. We'll close those out. All right.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. You have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center?
Yes, sir. I got provided.
And the best number to reach you is 313-459-4837?
Yes, sir.
All right, give Mr. Phillips a call this afternoon, set the hours up, and if you can, come back. If the hours are complete, we'll dismiss the case. I'll give you until April the 2nd, okay?
Okay, sir. I have a different address.
Let me get that, please.
1465 25th Street.
25th Street?
Yes, sir.
And what is the zip code?
48216.
1465 25th Street, 48216. Best of luck to you, and have a very good rest of your day, okay?
I kind of got caught up. What was that, sir?
I said best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day, okay?
Okay, sir. You too. Have a good one. Thank you.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Jose de la Cruz Guzman Canales, case number SB 167-1369, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Y llamamos el caso de la ciudad de Detroit versus José de la Cruz Guzmán Canales, número de caso SP 1671369, cargos 1 y 2. Que todos digan sus nombres para que consten en el acta, por favor.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of Mr. Guzman Canales, please state your name for the record.
Sherika Harris, representando al señor Guzmán Canales. Usted, señor, diga su nombre para que conste en el acta.
José de la Cruz Guzmán Canales.
José de la Cruz Guzmán Canales.
And for purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Y para el propósito de lectura de cargos, mi cliente va a guardar silencio.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond.
Vamos a procesar una declaración de no culpable para su cliente y darle una fianza de $0.
All right, I'm going to put you in a breakout room, Mr. Guzman. Mr. Harris is going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial.
Señor Guzmán, lo vamos a pasar a una sala privada de consulta. Abogada, consigue a él una oferta de resolución actualizada. Mantenga en mente, señor, que si a usted no le gusta la oferta de resolución, tiene todo derecho de ir a juicio.
Join the room, please.
Acepte la invitación para pasar a la sala, por favor, donde dice join o unirse.
He's in there. Pass the matter. Ms. Laurie, can you give me how do you spell your last name? Lowery?
Correct.
And what is your first name, please?
Jennifer. Jennifer.
The 19th. Next week. No, that's 2 weeks from now. We can get her arraigned and get you to speak with somebody. She's in a payment plan for a lot of this stuff. For 1, 2, 3, 4 matters. Payment plan. Give me a minute, please. You're not supposed to be until the 19th, but we'll get you an offer and stuff and get you speaking to the lawyer.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
No, there's no question. You're not supposed to be here till the 19th, so you came early. But since you're here, we're going to service you, get you an offer, and get you to speak with the lawyer. Okay?
Okay, because I didn't know. That's why I just went on and did it today, because I didn't know my date.
All right. Well, lucky you came early rather than late.
Thank you.
Do you have a valid license, man? That's just a yes or no question.
No.
Okay. There's Philly Brothers cheesesteaks for lunch. Nobody's going to get any?
I'm gonna get a salad.
They
have salad as well.
I love cheesesteaks. There's a guy on 7 Mile on the other side of Greenfield. He was from Philly. He had cheesesteak. It was mean sucker too. They were good too, but he died.
What year was that?
That had to be early 2000s.
Because there used to be a guy on 7 Mile making some bean stuff. We used to eat them. He had a small little shop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
What was that? West of Greenfield on the what did you say?
It had to be on the right hand.
No, I'm sorry. West of Greenfield on the north side of the street.
Yeah.
Yep. Said he had a heart attack.
Because he ate too many cheesesteaks.
Maybe, or he was too damn mean.
I will tell you, if you end up in Philadelphia as watching your son, the best cheesesteak in Philadelphia is called Lee's Hoagies.
Where is it?
Oh, I can't tell you where it is.
Because I got a few of my favorites. I got
okay.
Larry's, the belly filler. That's in West Philly, across the street from St. Joe University. University. There's one on West Street, I forget. And there was one in Germantown that was just, I hadn't been there in years though. But all right. What's your client going to do, Mr. Berry?
Your Honor, my client has valid documents, has shown me the brakes having been repaired, the brake lights, as well as the removal. He's removed the tent from his vehicle.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Oscar Zacharias Gonzalez, giving you an opportunity, sir, to speak to counsel. Counsel indicates to me that you've come into compliance.
Su señoría, vamos a volver en el récord con el caso del señor Zacarías. Señor Zacarías, le di la oportunidad de hablar en una sala de consulta privada con su abogado. Señor abogado, ¿qué desea ser su representado?
Your Honor, we will need to confirm he has a valid license, valid Michigan license.
Señora, necesitamos confirmar que él tiene una licencia de conducir de Michigan válida.
All right, stand by.
Ok, un momento, por favor.
Let's pass the map.
Vamos a pasar el caso entonces mientras que verificamos su licencia, señor. Pero quédese aquí.
Mr. Berry, I want you to help Miss Jennifer Ann Laurie. She's not on the docket today. She's scheduled to be here the 19th, but we're gonna see if we can get her an offer, right?
Yes, sir.
City of Detroit versus Jennifer Ann Laurie. It's number SP1 284-6593, SP1 285-1111, SP1 310 544 counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Lowry.
Jennifer Ann Lowry.
All right, we'll call today the date and time for arraignment on the bench warrant, Counselor.
Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. Ms. Laurie, you paid the $288. I don't know if that was affecting your license or not, but we're going to close that case out.
Okay.
Can you believe you can get a license now?
Yes. I won't be driving until I get one.
I see you and then you're getting chauffeured. Now you might like that so much you don't drive no more.
Well, it's varied.
It varies.
Yeah.
Your chauffeur is not that good.
No,
Your chauffeur's not that good of a driver or something, or not timely enough for you.
No, she's good, but I'd rather drive some places myself.
I got you. I know. I could probably imagine some places I would want to go myself too. All right. I'm going to set this matter for a pretrial. For the date's going to change. April the 7th, 2025 at 8:30. I wish you the best of luck in getting that license. Come back April 7th. Don't write it down so you don't mess it up.
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, Ms. Laurie, best of luck to you. I wish you the best of luck on getting that license, all right?
Thank you.
All right. Laurie, Lowry, Jennifer, Jennifer. Is that correct?
Yes.
And Ann, ANN is the middle name. All right, best of luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you. You have a good day.
Okay. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Gonzalez. Mr. Gonzalez license has everything but a valid license, Mr. Berry. License is suspended.
Our recommendation would be allowing, Your Honor.
Señor Berry, revisamos la licencia del señor, pero está suspendida la licencia del señor. Entonces, lo que recomienda el acuerdo de resolución ofrecido es que le van a enmendar el cargo a que usted permitió que alguien se licencia manejara.
Should we return to the breakout room?
Yeah, speak to him. You may need.
Vamos otra vez a la sala de consulta privada, señor Zacarías, para que hable con su abogado al respecto. Acepte la invitación, por favor.
Me había aparecido ahí.
¿Aceptar? Okay.
He's in there. Pass the matter. No, I think the closest we get to Philadelphia is going to be New York.
Okay.
But usually when I go to New York, I do go to Philadelphia to see my and his mom and stuff like that. So I'll probably do that this year. I haven't seen them in a while. So Lee's. I'm gonna make a note.
Lee's Hoagie.
Lee's Hoagie. Look it up. Lee's Hoagies.
But I haven't been there since 1985.
Seems like whoa. It seems like they've expanded.
Oh, okay, good.
None in the city limits. These Hoagies has one as 12 locations. None in the city limits, so I'd have to see how far outside the city. See those the highfalutin brothers, they go to
and update the movie Prince of Detroit.
Yes.
Was created by Robin's son, Harley's stepson, and the movie supposedly is the attempt for Mr. Brown and Ms. Barclay to recover some of money that they allege was stolen by them.
Oh. Huh? But Miss Barclay passed away, right?
Yes, yes.
And what was her name?
Robin Barclay.
Now was she when did she pass? Do you know?
Within the last 2-3 years.
And she passed in Atlanta.
Yes. Freak home accident. Yeah, Judge.
Question for the court. Sorry.
Yes.
Mr. Guzman Canales has a U ticket that is in front of Judge Holmes. I can't tell when looking at the ROA if it means it is possibly going to be referred here. Or how does that, we don't know, I don't know how that works.
I don't either. It's a good question. Has he been in front of her yet?
It's scheduled for March 14th. but it says specialty court referral, DPD 4th.
Maybe it may come up here. You want, I don't see any U ticket. Maybe he's got it.
I can give you the case number.
What?
U72100525.
U72100525. That doesn't come up.
U72100525. It doesn't.
No. U72100525 does not come up.
What's his name?
You got it to come up?
I have it.
Jose Guzman?
U72100525.
Sometimes I do. I mean, it's just like.
I got it. It's coming up on this map. U721000.
It's scheduled for Judge Holmes on the 14th. I don't see that.
Yeah, so, well, he can go to Judge Holmes and see.
Will they do all of his cases or?
I don't know. I don't think this Judge Holmes is necessarily a stickler on that.
Could he, in theory, could we resolve his U ticket today along with these, or is that not possible?
I don't know. We can ask Judge Holmes maybe. I don't think she's that.
We can talk with Cleveland, Tussie Cleveland. But I said that to text.
I would say they referred it to her for a reason. It's a specialty court referral, so I would say that he probably needs to go there first.
Okay. I'm just wondering if he were to resolve his 2 cases he has today here and then go to her and that case gets sent to you, is he then not eligible for this court because he's done community service already?
No, we try to work something out with them because we already know the issue.
Okay, let me go back and talk to him.
All right, unless he just wants to go there and see what she does, maybe she may send it all up here. Who knows? I don't know. Or see if she can take it all down there.
Okay, thank you.
I don't see Robin Barclay coming up. I see some Robin Barclays, but not. Sam?
Add Detroit to her name.
Yeah, that sometimes it does happen. All right. Detroit or Robin Barclay, this is in 2025. Very attractive woman.
Yes.
Yep.
That was 1974, the first year in Ann Arbor that there were co-ed dorms.
And are they still seeking money that they've been, the bill that they've been wrongfully, that was wrongfully taken from them?
My understanding, yes.
Let's see, Robin Barclay, Atlanta. Yes, well, they, at the, Wright and Jones funeral. He passed away on Tuesday, November 3rd, 2020. Was that news down there, Mr. Bowman?
I don't know if that was news down there or not.
I'm gonna ask my buddy.
Okay. Yeah, I was talking to Judge Atkins yesterday.
Okay.
And I said, you know, Judge Perkins mentioned this movie, and because we, you know, both know Robin and Harley, and so she went to, you know, internet research, and the blurb on the movie said that this is the story of the son of Robin Barclay and his stepdad, Harley K. Brown, in their attempt to recover monies that were stolen, misappropriated, whatever. And so that is what the crusade of the movie is about.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Guzman. Mr. Guzman, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Vamos a volver en el acta con el caso del señor Guzmán. Señor Guzmán, le di la oportunidad de hablar con su abogada en una sala privada de consulta. Dígame, abogada, ¿qué quiere hacer su cliente?
Your Honor, we're respectfully requesting an adjournment as he has a matter pending in another court.
Su señoría, respetuosamente estamos pidiendo un aplazamiento debido a que tiene otro caso pendiente en otra corte.
We are hoping to have the cases consolidated, but he would need to attend that hearing first.
Esperamos que podamos consolidar los casos, pero primero él tiene que pasar con la otra corte.
All right, Mr. Guzman, come back on the 26th of March. March the 26th at 8:30.
Así que, señor Guzman, usted regrese aquí, a esta corte, el 26 de marzo del 2025 a las 8:30 de la mañana.
Dame un segundito, voy a anotar el horario y la fecha, por favor.
Please give me a moment while I write down the date and the time, please.
El día sería el 26 de marzo del 2025 a las 8:30 de la mañana.
So is that date March 26, 2025 at 8:30 in the morning?
Yes.
Sí.
And let them know over there that you have these two other cases, and if they want to take these cases and consolidate them, then this court has no problem with that.
Y déjele saber a la otra corte cuando usted vaya que usted tiene 2 otros casos pendientes en esta corte. Y si la otra corte quiere tomar estos casos también, me parece bien.
Ok, correcto. Yo le hago saber cuando esté ese día en la corte, le voy a hacer saber que tengo otros 2 casos pendientes.
Very well, then on that day, I will let the court know that I have 2 other matters that are pending.
Thank you so much, sir. Best of luck to you. Have a very good day.
Muchísimas gracias, señor. Buena suerte a usted. Que tenga muy buen día.
¿Ya puedo salir de aquí?
And so can I leave now?
You may.
Se puede ir, sí.
Muchísimas gracias.
Thank you so very much.
Que Dios los bendiga a todos y al señor juez también, que Dios los dé muchas bendiciones.
May God bless all of you here and the judge. May God bless him greatly.
Thank you. You as well, sir.
Y usted también, señor.
Ok, gracias.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Your Wolverines play tonight?
They do. Figure out which Wolverine team shows up.
Sure, they're not going to take my advice, but I still say that those two posting up on either side of the paint.
Hey, I saw a thing that Danny Wolf is projected as a first-round draft choice.
I wouldn't be surprised. He's 7 feet tall.
Yeah. They have him listed as going between the 20th and the 25th pick, just for the Pistons to mess up and pick him.
And you know that I read a statistic. There's only 2,800 7-footers in the world. And at one time, a couple of years ago, Florida, or it was a school in Florida, or it was the University of Florida, one or the other, they had 4 7-footers on their roster at one time. Only 2,800 in the world.
And they had 4.
And they had 4. All right, let's go back.
Before we get started, and your man Richardson is projected top 10.
He's good. The young guy, State, right?
Yeah.
He's good. He's a baller. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Gonzalez. Mr. Gonzalez, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client going to do?
Your Honor.
Volvemos a conste en el récord con el señor González. Señor González, le di la oportunidad de que hablara en una sala de consulta privada con su representado. Señor abogado, ¿qué desea hacer su representado?
Your Honor, my client seeks a bench trial date to return with documents.
Su señoría, mi cliente quiere un día para juicio por juez para traer los documentos.
Come back April the 17th, 2025 at 9 a.m., sir.
Señor, tiene que venir el día 17 de abril del 2025 a las 9 de la mañana.
All right. If it's nothing further, sir, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day.
Señor, si no tiene más nada que agregar, le deseo la mejor de las suertes y que tenga un excelente resto del día.
Igualmente.
Same to you.
All right.
¿Está bien?